In this video, I'm going to show you 5 quick and easy ways to improve your SEO. Welcome to All-in-One SEO. We help you rank higher in Google and other search engines with our powerful WordPress SEO plugin. Click this link right here to download All-in-One SEO right now.
So the first thing we're going to do is install the All-in-One SEO plugin. If you already have AIOSEO installed, you can skip ahead to the next part of the video using the timestamps below. So let's go ahead and click on Plugins, and then click on the button that says Add New. If you haven't done so already, we're going to want to download the plugin from AIOSEO.com. You're going to go to the Account section, into your Download area, and click the big green button that says Download AIOSEO. And if you don't have an account already, you should be able to create one pretty easily. So back on the Plugins page of your WordPress website, we're going to go ahead and click the Upload Plugin button, and then click Choose File, and choose the plugin file that you just downloaded. And then click the Install Now button. After the plugin installs, click the blue button that says Activate Plugin. After the plugin installs and is activated, the AIOSEO Setup Wizard will pop up automatically. We have another video that walks you through these steps, and I highly encourage you to go through that wizard because it will just set up your whole website for success as far as your SEO efforts go. But for now, we're going to head back to the dashboard. And then if you scroll on down the page and click the link, there's a space for us to enter our All-in-One SEO Pro license key. Back on our AIOSEO account, which you can find at aioseo.com/account, make sure you're on the Downloads tab, and then next to where it says License Key, if you click on the icon, it will copy out our All-in-One SEO Pro license key. And then we're going to paste the license key into the license key field, click Connect, and that's it. All-in-One SEO Pro is activated on this website. If you want to be doubly sure, you can go ahead and click the blue Save Changes button. And then we're going to scroll up and click on the dashboard link, just so we're all on the same page.
So the first step to improving your SEO is to optimize your title. The title is the first thing that people will see in your Google listing. So from the WordPress dashboard, head on over to the All-in-One SEO menu and click on Search Parents. And then you're going to want to click on the Content Types tab up above. Now, what we're going to be doing while we're in here is setting up a default format for our SEO titles and description. This is a great thing to do. It can save you a ton of time, but the best SEO titles and best SEO descriptions for your post are always going to be the ones that you write yourself. So think of this more as a good first step. The first thing you see on this page is where it says Show in Search Results. It's a toggle switch that's on Yes. If you toggle this to No, this is basically going to make all of the posts on your website invisible to search engines. So almost no one is going to want to change this to No. We're typically going to leave this as Yes. So below that, we have a preview section, which shows us what our listing is going to look like in the search result. It's going to have the URL of the page, the title of the page, and a brief description of the page. Below that section is where you can change these things. In the area that says Post Title, this is saying that we are going to use the title of the post, separator, and then the site title. So if I remove the site title from here, it's removed in the preview area as well. You can click View All Tags here, and you get a list of all of the smart tags that are available. So for the title of this page, I'm going to leave it as it was, as the post title and the site title with a separator in between them. The second step to improving your SEO is to optimize your meta description. The meta description is the second thing that people will see in your Google listing and is almost as important as your title. Below where we set up the post title format is where we can set up our optimized meta description format. And if you want to see how to do this on individual pages or posts, don't worry, we'll get to that next in this video. So I'm going to use a post excerpt here, and then we can, again, click View All Tags or just type in the # symbol, and we can see all of the smart tags available to us. In this example, I'm going to also add in the category title. And then if we scroll back up to the preview, it's saying sample excerpt from a page/post, sample taxonomy title. I'm going to scroll back on up and hit Save Changes. And that's it. Now we have set a default post format for all of the posts on our website. If you scroll down the page, you can see that there's also a similar section for the pages on your website. And since I have WooCommerce on this site, there's also a section for products. So you can customize the format that you use for all of these. We're back on the WordPress dashboard, and now I'm going to show you how to optimize a title or meta description on a specific page or post. Let's head on over to the post section so we can pull up some of our content. I'm going to scroll down and look for a post I have on basketball shoes. Right here, I'm going to click on this one. And then if we scroll on down past the content to the all-in-one SEO settings section, we can see a snippet preview, which is a preview of what our listing will look like in the search results. And then below that, we see the post title section and the meta description section, just like we saw when we were setting up defaults for this a moment ago over in all-in-one SEO search appearance section. So for post title, for this piece of content about red and black basketball shoes, I am using the post title, the separator, and the site title. And if we look at the snippet, it's saying men's basketball shoes, red and black. That's the post title. The separator is a vertical line here, and then the site title in this case is demo site. So it's doing exactly what I wanted. And we could also add emoji here, so I can go ahead and put in a check mark. You see what that looks like, just makes the listing pop a little bit more in the search results. And if you click view all tags here, you get a list of all the different smart tags that you can use to construct your post title. If we scroll on down to meta description, it works in a similar way. We've got post excerpt, post content, separator, emoji picker here. And if I view all tags, I can see all the different smart tags available. You can also just type in the hashtag symbol, and that's like a shortcut to get to view all tags. So on this meta description, I have typed in my own custom meta description, which you can also do. You don't have to use any of these smart tags. You could just go ahead and begin typing in this field. So you can see our description is right here. One thing to keep in mind, if you use post excerpt, but you haven't actually written a post excerpt, it's going to kind of grab all the content from the page. So it's grabbing all of this text here, and then even this text below the shoes here where it says back of shoes and red and black men's basketball shoes. It's throwing all of that in here into the description, and it's too long. So it's 320 characters. We recommend a max of 160 so it doesn't get truncated by Google and other search engines. So if you want the post excerpt to actually pull in the post excerpt, you first have to write a post excerpt. So over on the right-hand side of the page here, on the settings for the post, if we scroll down, there should be a section here that says excerpt, and then we can write an excerpt. I just put in, these are really great basketball shoes. So now that I've done that, you can see this is telling me I am at 40 out of 160 characters. And if we scroll up, we can see the excerpt has been put in here. So when you're done getting the title description to your liking, hit the blue update button. And that's it. The SEO title and description have been set for your content. We're back on the WordPress dashboard.
The third step to improving your SEO is to check your focus keyword use.
Let's head on over to the All Posts section of our website. I'm going to click on this post called Woodworking Course that is only scoring a 77 out of 100 for its true SEO score. Let's click on the AIOSEO button up top. Let's click on General. And for this piece of content, we can see I'm only scoring a 54 out of 100 for our focus key phrase. I have the focus key phrase set of Woodworking Course. If you don't have a focus key phrase set, I'll delete this one to show you what that looks like. You'll just get a blank box here asking you for a focus key phrase. So I'm going to set it as Woodworking Course and click the Add Focus Key Phrase button back to our 54. So it's telling me the focus key phrase is in the SEO title, Woodworking Course. It is not in the meta description. So let's scroll down below the content of this page to the all-in-one SEO settings section. And this should look very familiar. We were just looking at this same section on a different post when we were optimizing our title and description earlier. And then let's see what we have for our meta description. So it's using a post excerpt separator and a category title. It's telling me it's way too long at over 2,000 characters out of 160 max characters. I can guarantee you what's happening here is that there is no post excerpt set, so it's taking the entire content of the post. So I don't want that. I don't think I want separator or category title either, so let's just wipe this all out, and I'm going to write my own meta description. All right, so I came up with this woodworking course. We'll show you exactly how you can build simple furniture with wood. So we can see after I did that this line item has already changed from a red X to a green check mark. So my focus key phrase is now in the SEO title and in the meta description. My focus key phrase length is good. My focus key phrase is in the URL. It's telling me my focus key phrase is not in the introduction, in that first intro paragraph. So let's see if we can change that. I'm just going to add at the end of this sentence in this woodworking course. So as you can see right away, that red X changed to a green check mark, and now my focus key phrase score has bumped all the way up from a 54 to a 75 just by doing those simple things. And keep in mind, we're not just bumping our score up, we are literally increasing our chances of ranking for this term in Google and other search engines. The way all-in-one SEO works here with these checklists is insanely powerful. It just gives you the ability to one by one go through these checklists and really amp up the SEO on page for your content. So let's address the next one here, focus key phrase and image alt attributes. So I don't have the focus key phrase in any of my alt attributes. So let's just go ahead and click on this first image here, and then I'm going to click on the settings section here so I can see where the alt text is, and I'm going to say the alt text for this image is woodworking course tools. And then let's grab the second image here, do the same thing. I'm going to say woodworking course sawing. So if I go back to the all-in-one SEO button, back to general, back to focus key phrase, we can see I've now got a green check mark for focus key phrase is in the image alt attributes. Now, one more item below that, it's telling me the focus key phrase density is low at 0.28%. So we're going to try to aim for more than 0.5%. We also don't want to keyword stuff this page and put it in here too many times. If we do that, all-in-one SEO will tell us that we have it in the content too many times. There's not much text on this page, so I think I could probably just add it one time and that will amp up the keyword density enough. So let's see, this first one here, we have gather your materials. So this is very easy to spot to place this. I'm going to say, for this woodworking course, you'll need, and then the rest of that content. So, yep, just from doing that, we've satisfied the requirement for the focus key phrase density. So this is how easy it is to optimize for a focus key phrase after you've set a focus key phrase using all-in-one SEO. The fourth thing you could do to improve your SEO is image optimization. And in this case, we're not talking about optimizing your image file size versus quality in something like Photoshop. We're talking about your image metadata. And one thing that people often overlook with image optimization is file names. So I've got 4 images here with ridiculously large thumbnails for video demonstration purposes. We have a pair of headphones. We have a little tripod. We have a USB-C cable, and we have a surfboard. So let's start with the cable first, because that's the best attempt at a good file name. You can see this file name is called cable.jpg. That's good. It is a cable, but if we rename the file, I think we can come up with something a little bit more descriptive. So I'm going to call this USB-C cable. So I think USB-C cable is a much better description than just cable. The first image here of the headphones is just a bunch of random letters and dots and underscores. We're not going to be giving Google any information to help determine what this item is. So let's call that one black. I can see the brand, JBL headphones. Same story with this tripod here, just a bunch of code, doesn't make any sense, doesn't give any good information to humans or Google, so I'm going to call this black mini tripod. And then the last one here, this surfboard, oh, how famous is that? IMG underscore, that's got to be the most used image file name on all of the internet. So let's just change that to red and white surfboard. Give Google a chance to pick that up. And if someone's looking for red and white surfboard, maybe my surfboard will come up. Let's move on to the fifth thing you could do to improve your SEO, and that is to use image alt text. So I'm going to head on over to the All Posts section of my WordPress website. I'm going to click on this post called SEO Conference, even though none of these images have to do with an SEO conference. Just want to show you where we can add alt text within a post. So I'm going to put a space in here. I'm going to drop one of my images in. So let's go with this black mini tripod. Drop that in. And then if I want to give this image some alt text with the image highlighted, over on the block section of my WordPress editor, I could just drop in some alt text here. So I'm going to call this black mini tripod, just like the file name. So now we're giving Google 2 chances to properly index my image and recognize that it is a black mini tripod. We're going to go ahead and click update just to save that. So that's cool. That's great that we are adding alt text, but this is a little bit of a slower way to do things. If you have All-in-One SEO installed, there's an even faster way to add alt text. So let's head back over to the WordPress dashboard and then head over to the All-in-One SEO menu on the left and click on the link that says Search Appearance. Then we're going to click on Image SEO and then scroll on down to the section that says Image SEO. Then we're going to click on the link that says Alt Tag. We have another video on this YouTube channel that dives into all of these different tabs here where we can control the title, the caption, the description, and the file name. You can find that by searching our channel for Image SEO. But for right now, we're just going to focus on Alt Tag. So on that Alt Tag tab, if we look below there, we have a section called Alt Tag Format. And if you've used All-in-One SEO at all, this should look familiar. We can use any of these available smart tags to construct our alt tag. Click the View All Tags link and see all the tags that are available. Right now, we're using image title. I don't want to use that, so I'm going to pull that out. Instead, I want to use image alt tag. So if you select that option, All-in-One SEO will automatically construct the alt tag from your file name. But we can take this one step further. We can enable the option here that says strip punctuation. And I can tell All-in-One SEO to convert dashes and underscores into spaces. So with this, we get the benefit of using the dash in the file name if someone were to pull it up in the URL in the browser. But in the actual alt text, we can convert those into spaces so it's more readable for human beings. So now that I've made that change, I've decided to use the alt tag format. I've got strip punctuation enabled with dashes and underscores being converted to spaces. Let's go ahead and click the Save Changes button. And then let's see this in action. So I'm going to head on over to the media library. And then let's add a new image to the media library. I'm going to click Choose File. And I'm going to upload this image called men's-black-wetsuit. Click the blue Upload button. Okay, so we've got the image in the media library. I'm going to go over to my post section. And I'm just going to bring up this first post here called TOC Demo. And right below the second heading, I'm going to drop in this image. From the media library, there's that image. And then I'm going to update the post. And then let's go view the post. And then if we right-click on the image and choose to inspect it, I can see the code behind this image, and we can see the alt text here says men's black wetsuit. It's kind of hard to see. I'm going to see if I can highlight that. Yeah, the plugin did exactly what it's supposed to and changed that alt text on this image to what we wanted it to be, which was men's black wetsuit. So that's 5 quick and easy ways to improve your SEO. If you don't already have our awesome All-in-One SEO plugin installed, we've got a link to it in the description below this video. It can help you out with the task in this video, as well as many other SEO jobs that you might have to do on your WordPress website. Click on this next video right here to find out more ways to improve the SEO of your WordPress website. And if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click on the very first link in the description below this video to download and start using All-in-One SEO right now.